Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome back to another exciting adventure of the Ubercast. I'm your host, Travel Mateus. This is the Plain Truth playlist video. That's some pretty decent gin. Then I crinkled up some dry rosemary. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. Welcome to the show. We are live and we are going to be having a hopefully a very healthy conversation. I don't know who's going to show up. I know Sean G says that he's going to try to get here as soon as I'm live. So we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, in between time, man, we got fun. Hey, it's Dr. Boss in Reverse Psychologist. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Do I know you? Have we met before? Let me pull this up over here. You guys can't see what I'm doing. You're just looking at the sultry something. What am I doing right now? Oh, I'm going to go check the chat. All right. Okay, so we got, hey, many blessings to you, Junk fam. Thanks for saying hello. Okay, so Dr. Boss, you're not blue. So is this your first time? Please stick around, hang out a little bit, say hello to Junk fam. And when Sean G shows up, say hello to Sean G. Make sure you guys take a gander at the poll. We got 8 people watching right now. We're going to be live in a little bit with some other content creators who are in the same field of interest that I am with photography, and that would be the nature of Mirage and Refraction on the horizon. All right, what am I trying to do right now? Okay, is this where I'm going? Here, right? All right, so here is the all right, so here is the Discord that I am currently in, and whenever anybody shows up, because I'm live right now, so they should be getting notifications. But if they're not on YouTube as much as I am, right, they're not going to see these notifications. But I'm just going to put this in the chat right now. This, this is the Discord. I only want you to join this if you have anything to contribute to this discussion. I will cut you off if you have nothing to say. If you have nothing to contribute of your own experience, then you will be eliminated. So don't join the show if you don't have those credentials. I've been in and around the flat earth crowd for many years, but don't think I've caught any of your live streams. Well, hey, listen, welcome to the show for the very first time, Dr. Boss, Reverse Psychologist. Welcome to the show. I hope you do stick around, and if you do, make sure that you smash that Fonzarelli. All right? And you've already made a comment, but if you keep the chat going, how do you keep the chat going, Dr. Boss? How do you get people in here? Because right now there's only 3 people on my screen, and I'm one of them. Now there's 5. We got 5 potential Smurfs watching right now. If you share the show, then more interesting people will join the conversation in the chat. That's as easy as it is. That's the economics of YouTube success. We got 5 people watching. So right now, I am in the Ubercast Discord channel. Why is it called the Ubercast, you ask? I'm glad you asked why it's called the Ubercast, you asked. It's called the Ubercast because it is the superest cast ever in all the land. What makes it the superest podcast in all the land, you ask? I'll tell you why. Because it is the only podcast about nothing and everything all at the same time. This is an original podcast. It is my creation. It comes from the creativity of my brain. Whatever it is going on right now, I just did a live stream, I attempted a live stream on my other channel of my live reaction to The Office, and it got Smurf blocked. It got Smurf blocked. Just block, 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 block. But what was interesting was that the stream didn't stop. The fascists out there pushed pause on my live stream, but they kept recording. Everything I was trying to figure out was being recorded, but not recorded and presented. It was paused. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? I don't know. What'd you get a strike for? What do you publish? What do you put out there that's so bad, Dr. Boss? Is it Boss or Bass or Bass? Bossa Nova, Bassanova. We got 4 Smurfs watching. Let's get some more people down in the chat, shall we? I think I already did this. Doesn't this exist somewhere? Right here. There we go. But I don't want that on right now. So what? Let's do this. So I'm just killing time right now because I told everybody it was going to be at 6 o'clock. So, it is what it is. It was what it was. It'll be what it'll be. I'm just going to turn my alerts on in case something happens. I am trying to think of what I'm trying to think of. Maybe I'll play chess. I wonder if that would work. I'm sharing the screen, right? If I play music in a different window and I'm sharing the screen, isn't that going to play at the same time I'm talking? So I can watch. Hi, Nachiketa. So glad you have 94 watching, Nachiketa. So happy for you with my 2 people watching, and I'm one of them. All right, so I'm going to go to music, playlists, and I'm going to choose road trip.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. In today's episode, I sit down with the legend.
Sorry, Rick. How did you start playing, bro? Okay, there we go. Okay. So, okay, stop. Why can't I see this playlist? I'm just going to go to this one. And I'm going to play. Ooh, I think I want to play Poolside. Is Poolside here? Poolside, where are you? There we are. Let's listen to some Poolside. See if I get Smurf blocked. Okay. You should still hear. Hey, we got 4 Smurfs watching. Listen, the way that we get more Smurfs in is all dependent on you. Invite, invite, invite. Share, share, share. This is poolside. I really dig this sound, man. I dig it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I could listen this, and they have a cover of a Neil Young song, Harvest Moon. It's amazing. Oh no. I gotta lower this. It's like overwhelming my brain right now. So hopefully you can still hear it. I don't think. Turn it down a little bit here. Let me know how the balance is. Can you kind of like hear the music? I want it to kind of like be, Bossa Nova in a cafe. You know what I mean? Just like in the background. But this is a segue from a previous stream that I was just on that I'm now going to transition into because we have 3 viewers right now and I want to try to build up the audience. So this is an opportunity for you to share the show. Thank you very much. That way you can bring in other people like yourself so that you can have conversations with each other in the chat, because that's what the chat's for. Like I remember in grad school, one of my professors would have a television and a VCR. This is back before cable and all that, shenanigans. He would play a random video of nothing at all while he was teaching his class. So he's teaching his class and he's giving notes and making sure you're taking down the information. And there's something else over there saying something at the same time. And finally, one of the students said, Richard, because Richard told us not to call him Dr. Pratt because only his wife called him Dr. Pratt at particularly special times. So we called him Richard because he wasn't a dick. So we said, Richard. He said, Richard, I can't take notes because you're playing this video and I'm distracted by it. And he says, that's okay. A lot of people are missing the video you're watching because they're taking notes. And he just went on. Like, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That was a brilliant man. That was a brilliant man. So we have 3 people watching. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm Travel Mateus. This is The Plain Truth. We're just simply waiting for people to show up because I've got my Discord up and no one's joined, so I don't know where Sean G is. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. What a very special time for me. What a lady. Where's Sean G? Yeah, this will be an interesting stream. You know, like I have no idea who's going to show up, but I'm just farting around right now. Let's go see what Tiffany Berry. It's worse than I thought. Doesn't the sound of warbirds make you feel free? No. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I'm sorry, Tiff. Doesn't seeing them up close in the sky get your heart pumping? Yeah, I get that part. I do get that part, but I'm not glad. I am not proud to be an American. 3 hours in, and I used to be able to watch the air show for free on Saturday morning yard, and then go again. What a letdown! It's absolutely constant. Well, I mean, you know, I'm sorry that you missed out on something that you have a strong affection for, but I do not feel the same way about our country. I do not. All right. So there's nothing going on here. There's nobody. Nobody is saying anything to me. I just want to make sure that I'm, you know, like not missing anybody. If you know what? I don't even know what you're talking about right now, man. You said, was he trying to confuse his students or something? I'm trying to remember why would you say that? Is he trying to confuse his students or something? What are you like? What did I don't even know what that's talking about. Oh, what a night. It's the same melody, man. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. It's the same melody. Is this a lawsuit? I don't think so. Anything that's in the news is fake. If you see it in the news, just close your eyes. There's nothing happening. It's only for the sheeple. Oh, okay. I gotta turn off my music. I want to pay attention to what you're trying to say to me. I appreciate you responding, bro. Honestly. Okay. Yeah, okay, right? Like why? Like what was the purpose, you know? I think it was really ultimately to disrupt the psychology of your own mind, you know? Like how aware of yourself are you? Do you know how to distinguish between the right side of your brain and the left side of your brain, or the dark side of your mind and the light side of your mind? Do you know how to navigate your own psychosis? Because if you don't, you're still an NPC. You're a non playing character. You're just here to function as a distraction. You know. Well, you know, you try. It's only 6:01. I'm going to hang around. It's only 6:01, so somebody could show up. Well, it's not really, it doesn't really matter what he was teaching, but it was my grad school. I was in grad school in the late 90s. And Richard Pratt was my theology, pretty much theology teacher. Um, but he crossed the lines of sociology and economics and politics and he was just a very intelligent person. But to to rattle someone's cage so that they start to wake up, right? Like, how do you get through and out to an alcoholic? How do you get through to a drug addict? You just pussyfoot? You just like walk on eggshells? No, you have to do a divine intervention, right? You have to like get that person into a serious situation, whether or not it could be either self-induced or externally. But it's that cataclysmic to that person that they wake up and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to kill people. If I don't control myself, this is how bad it's going to get worse. You know, that's what we're talking about. Do you even understand yourself on any level to know where you're at in sanity? Insane person, insanity, insanity. How far are you in sanity? Again, I'm just waiting for peeps to show up. I put out a red flag, a call to arms. I wish I could do that. You know, call to arms. First time reaction to The Office. Awesome. Let's watch this. Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome to the very first live reaction, not only for this channel, Mustachioed Reactions, but perhaps I watch reaction channels. I never watch a live reaction. You understand what I'm saying? This is a live reaction. Okay? That's what it's going to be. So I'm going to just wait for people to generate around and maybe say hello. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? Yeah, I'm live now, dude. I'm live now. Ski. What I'm going to do right now, in the meantime, in between time, and we got fun. It's super quiet. Are we in the Matrix? Is this a glitch in the Matrix? If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the madness that is now my
I just cranked it up.
undiagnosed ADHD. I have a highly developed, diversified attention span. Yeah, it's true. My name is Travel Mateus Finley, and you know, there's a backstory to all of that, and maybe we'll get to that someday. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm just talking to wax eloquent until we get generations of people in here into the chat ski. And what do I want to do right now? How am I going to do this right now? I don't think, I could do that. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see myself. So right now, I can't see myself. So I can talk to you, my close new. can't even see that. I found it, man. Your browser has lost connection to your screen share audio. All right. Perhaps. Okay. Well, as of right now, there's no one really here to participate in the stream, and I don't have anything in my ears. So, like, there's 4 people watching. So, all I can do right now is say hello, welcome to the show. I'm Travel Mateus. This is the Plain Truth. And later on, it will be on Travel Mateus Findlay, 2 different channels, but expressing the same psychosis. There's a kiss for you. So, a needle pulling thread. I am just waiting for people to show up, hopefully. I put out an APB, and it's catch as all catch can, right? Catch as catch can, as they say. Because you have people in Australia, you have people in Canada, you have people in the United States. It's just like, I can't even imagine organizing such a meeting of the minds, but I'm hopeful. And no one yet, it looks like. Nope, just me. So right now, nothing's going on, but Dr. Boss is hanging around. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I love it. Okay, hold on. I'm working on a riddle thought exercise that I believe will prove that most people think of the Earth the same way flat earthers do, but just don't realize it then. Wow. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success. That would be awesome. So I'm gonna push play on this again because I don't know like what happened. Did I get Smurf blocked? And I'm gonna be eating in front of you. Okay. Listen, I thought it was Ugh. I don't know what you mean. It's silent again. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, I've got nobody here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go on mute and I'm going to pull up a video for you guys to watch. I'm just going to wait for. Okay, I'm back unmuted now. So what I'm going to do right now is find a video to share until enough people show up to have a show. Okay, so this is going to go on mute. And then I'm going to go look for just a random video to watch. That's 26 seconds. 26 seconds. 4 seconds. Should get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh, that's 33 minutes. Ooh, what's this? So this is low in my ears. Let me just pause this real quick. Pause, because this is low in my ears. So it's full volume here, but it's really low in my ears. So I don't know that I want to do this. Okay. That's 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 25 minutes. What's this? This is going to be a live reaction.
The dubbing on that is horrible. That's in studio editing. You know that, right?
Oh, fine.
Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome back to another exciting adventure of The Plain Truth. I'm your host, Travel Mateus. I am going to start going through some of these diagrams that I've been putting together and putting out. I'm asking for your feedback and your thoughts. If you have been thinking along these lines, or if this line of thinking makes sense to you, please give me some feedback. All right, so I'm just going to walk through pretty much what I mean by this diagram here. Okay. All right. Basically, you have the breakdown of the panels are showing you the transition from twilight to twilight. Okay, so on the very on the very edge of each um, on the very edge of the image is the blue sky, and then you have the transition in twilight all the way through the night till you have midnight, and then you move back out. So this is from one day to the next, okay, overall. And then we're going to be talking about 3 days overall in the cycle of uh, the moon. Okay, here we go. This diagram demonstrates the movement of time from one moon's end. Oh, I want to get out of there now. Sorry.
Not Smurf Dam sheep. Somebody better not pronounce
This
that sheep.
diagram
That's
demonstrates
not
the
sheep.
movement of time from
That's
one
either
moon's end to the new moon's beginning. Reading right to left on the diagram here, reading right to left, the final waning crescent ends its circuit at the beginning of that final phase. We are now in the final phase of the moon's cycle. We are in the beginning of the final phase, which is the new moon phase, which is the transition from the end to the beginning. It's the new moon phase, and it lasts 3 days. Okay? This marks the beginning of the new moon phase when Luna is no longer visible to anyone on the Earth for 3 days and 2 nights. While Luna is visible at dawn's twilight, within a matter of hours, she is cloaked in the polarizing light of her king, Solaris. It just so happens that today, June 3rd, is that day that we're talking about right now. We are at day 28 of Luna's cycle, and it is the first day of the new moon phase. So we're in day 28, the first day of the new moon phase. The 28th day is always going to be the first day of the new moon phase. And the new moon phase is the phase where the moon, Luna, right now, I would venture to guess because I had a hard time finding her earlier this morning, is no longer visible. This is the first day of the new moon phase. Day 1 is today. Luna is no longer visible anywhere, everywhere, anywhere. Luna is no longer visible, everyone. No one can see Luna for 3 days and 2 nights now. Try. Can't do it. Okay? All right. I don't want to make this too long. Looking at this diagram again, right to left, you have day 1 in an arrow that moves across the screen. Day 2, day 3. Okay, this is now an overlay of a concept. We are now in the first day, day 1, the beginning of the final phase. Day 2 is going to be tomorrow, the 29th, and then day 3 is going to be the end of the final phase and yet the first of the initial phase. It's going to be the last and the first at the same time. Okay? See, this is the crazy like overlay that I love. I love this. Okay? So today is the 28th day of the cycle, but it's the first day of a 3-day phase called the new moon phase. And the monthly cycle is always 30 days. Always 30 days. It is always 30 days. Okay. So now reading again, right to left, the beginning of the final phase is this waning crescent, the beginning of the final phase. This is day 1. This marks the beginning of the new moon phase and the first day recorded wherein Luna's light disappears by
I'm jumping in here, by golly. This is redonkulous. This is absolutely ridiculous that I'm still here flying solo. I did get a text from one of my correspondents saying that they had plans. That's fine. But the fact that no one is here right now, zero. Even Sean G. Like, where are you, man? I'm out. I'm dipping. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm out. So if you see this at this point in the future, thank you for watching this far. I think that shows that the content is intelligent and entertaining at the same time. And that's good enough for me. I hope and pray that you know who you are, where you are, why you are, when you are, and what you are. I have been your host, Travel Mateus. Until there's a kiss for you next time.